Several years ago, I purchased a watch from this brand and I became a big fan. I started looking closer at what their watchmaking is all about, what they offer, and what goes into their watchmaking. And I gotta say, this is a brand that's listening to us. The things that we as enthusiasts want. From toolless on-the-fly adjustable clasps, excellent ergonomics, fantastic loom, and above and beyond that, really well-made watches. And that's the sort of stuff that satisfies us as watch people. Now, the watch that I've got here on my wrist is a testament to the fact that this brand is actually listening. It's got all the right goodies in all the right places. So without further ado, let's check it out. Now, I've titled this video, I have a lot of respect for this brand, and I do. Muhle Glashutte seem to make proper ergonomically designed watches in quite a few genres. And the movements that they use all feature their patented woodpecker neck regulation system. And as a result, you end up with a very accurate and very stable movement. Now, they also do all the watch decoration in-house. They regulate, they do all the fine-tuning, as well as adding modules to existing off-the-shelf readily available movements. And speaking about modules, if you haven't already noticed, one of the heroes of this watch is that Big Date complication perfectly placed at the 6 o'clock for symmetry. And having this watch on the wrist for the last 2 months, it's been one of the easiest and most enjoyable date complication reading experiences I've had in any watch. In fact, not only is that date complication a pleasure to look at and use, but the overall dial layout seems to be designed for ultimate legibility. In other words, getting a gauge at what time it is at first glance, this is ideal. Because with that fume dial and the combination of that very clean handset, it is so easy to see where their hour and minute hand are throughout the day in any lighting scenario. Now, what I especially like about that layout and that handset is that seconds hand. Because if you notice, there's no counterbalance. It seems to just rotate out from the center in a very minimalist and beautifully designed way. And these are some of the finer details which instantly draw your attention to a watch's look. But it's not just surface deep, because I mentioned that movement, it's the caliber MU9424GD. It's an automatic movement, it's basically a heavily modified and in-house decorated Solida with around 41 hours of power reserve. It features Muhle Glashutte's woodpecker neck regulation system, but they've also added a module to this movement to allow it to have 2 date wheels working in unison with each other so that you get a big date complication at the 6. And if you look closer at that date opening, not only is it a pleasure to read, but an absolute delight to look at when that date clicks over every evening. Now, we've all seen big date complications in quite a few watches. Swiss brands, German brands, Lang & Söhne, Cartier, Zenith, Chopard, Glashütte Original. It doesn't matter, these brands are all great, they're beautiful in how they design watches, but none of them offer a watch at this price point. You see, this watch comes in around 4,990 Aussie dollars on a leather strap. That's around $3,500 USD. And for an extra $390, you get the bracelet. And speaking of that bracelet, the first thing that caught my attention is the way the bracelet fits into that case. It is finesse. The tolerances of those end links that match up to that case are extremely fine. And honestly, you can tell how good a watch is made and designed by examining how good the watch and the bracelet marry up with each other. This is pretty much perfect. You'd expect something like this from a watch costing twice as much. And because this brand is known for making specific tool watches, if you have a look at the actual lugs, the spring bars, it's purposely designed with screw pins. Obviously for a more secure fit and pretty much impossible for someone to yank this thing off your wrist. The bracelet itself offers very good articulation, it's got screw pins, and more importantly a toolless on-the-fly adjustable clasp, which is ideal for the expanding wrist throughout the day. So I did mention that this watch is not only surface deep, but it's a very capable sports watch. And at the same time maintaining very beautiful symmetry and a time reading experience. Now, if I dim the lights, you'll notice that loom. This watch offers Swiss Superluminova BGW9, and I think in this case it's very nicely done. It's evenly applied, and again very easy to get a gauge on time in subdued light. Now, this watch is not a diver, it's actually classified as a sports watch, even though it's got a timing bezel, 300 meters of water resistance, excellent loom, and that's because of a few reasons. Because ideally for a watch to be certified as a diver, it needs to have a unidirectional bezel. In other words, the bezel needs to rotate in one direction only, and this particular one is a bi-directional, so it rotates left and right. And in that regard, it's more orientated to sports activities. And examining the movement of that bezel, it's a 120 click bi-directional, the action is sublime, it slots into place beautifully, and everything lines up as it should. And of course, it also features a ceramic insert. Secondly, for a watch to be classified as a diver, that seconds hand has to have some sort of lube application, whether a lume pip or something going around to give you a gauge that the watch is actually working underwater. So they've designed this watch geared more towards excellent aesthetics, legibility and ergonomics, and that's why they've given it a sports watch designation. Now another thing that I liked about this watch is that crystal. It's a flat sapphire crystal with excellent anti-reflective coating. There's no color tone to the AR application, it's clean, it's legible, and I've had zero issues. Whether in sunlight, whether in shade, whether in overcast days, you can read the time at first glance every single instance. Now in all my videos, as you know, I do have a gripes and a room for improvement section, and with this particular watch, it just depends on which side of the fence you're sitting. In other words, if you're a bigger wristed guy, you're going to love this watch. If you're a smaller wristed guy, you're going to complain. Because this watch is designed for a bigger wrist. Because with its physical dimensions of 42.5 and a lug-to-lug of 50.2, ideally this watch is for the slightly larger wrist. So if you're watching this video and you've got a 5-inch or a 6-inch wrist and you're going to say, nah, the watch is too big, that's a gripe, well, yeah, it's not for you. It's for bigger blokes. I try to feature a good balance of smaller watches on this channel from 38mm, 39, 40mm, and also bigger watches, 43, 44mm and so forth. And this one here is slightly larger than the sweet spot of 40mm, coming in at 42.5mm. I've had no complaints. It's been an enjoyable experience. So I think 6.5, maybe 7-inch wrist and above, you're going to find a lot of comfort on this watch, especially because that lug to lug is 50mm and above. Now one thing that I do want to mention in this gripe section is those spring bars, or lack thereof, because the watch offers screw pins to secure the actual bracelet to the case. Now it's a much more tried and tested method, and although it offers obvious advantages in the area of overall strength, those of us who love swapping out straps on a weekly basis, or dare I say daily, might find it cumbersome to do so with a method like this. So if you're a strap junkie, and the way that this watch is laid out in a black and white combination with a fumé grey all the way to black dial, I think it's a strap monster. So swapping out straps might become a little bit tedious. You might have to swap a strap every month rather than every day. Just putting it out there. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I do have a lot of respect for Muhle Glashutte as a brand, the direction they're going, the stuff that they're producing. I think they're listening to us as watch enthusiasts because they seem to be making changes to their watches in the areas that we're asking for. Toolless clasps, great ergonomics, superb lume, amazing legibility, nicely modified movement without it being in-house so that repair costs or even servicing costs can be exorbitant. So I think they've done really well in that department. And speaking of price, the watch is also relatively affordable. Albeit with the addition of that date complication in this movement, it's slightly elevated that price. And lastly, I want to thank Define Watches in Noosa for loaning me this watch. I've had it for 2 months. I've actually enjoyed it. I hope I put no scratches on it because it's got to go back, but it's been a really pleasurable experience as well as an eye-opener because even though it's a larger watch, I've managed to find a great balance between that watch head and that bracelet, and the fact that you can adjust the bracelet throughout the day as the wrist expands, it's been a no-brainer for me. So I hope you enjoyed this hands-on review with this Mühle Glashütte Sportivo Big Date, a very capable sports watch, rated at 300 meters and still only coming in at 12.5 millimeters in case height. It's been a thoroughly enjoyable experience. And for me personally, with this brand, after experiencing their SAR model, I've always had a bit of a soft spot for them, and I continually check out their website to see what they've bought, what innovation, what new watches, and this particular one caught my attention and I wanted to share it with you guys. So hit me up in the comments, let me know what you think of this particular watch, or even this brand. If you got one of their watches or are looking to buy one, I can tell you the quality, fit and finish is on a very high level, very German, very toolish, very functional, at the same time also being very enjoyable. So be well, continue to enjoy this hobby, and continue to do your research when buying or sourcing a watch so you can avoid buyer's remorse or regrets, and hopefully end up with the watches in your watch box that are perfectly suited for your lifestyle. So thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.